everyone, it's Desiree, and I am here with Spellbinders and their Glimmer Hot Foil Kit of the Month for July of 2020. This one is called Illustrative Florals. So in the kit you get 3 frames, and then you get a couple of leaf pieces that can be foiled, and then that top flourish, just to add some accents to maybe a sentiment or something. What also is nice is this die set here coordinates. So this is like the rectangle hem stitch that I have. So you have solid dies, and then you can actually insert a hem stitch line into the center of that. So these coordinate really well. I'm going to use this frame along with the July large die of the month. Called How Does Your Garden Grow alphabet, which are absolutely adorable. So I've used some scrap white cardstock and cut each of my letters out 4 times, and then I found a piece of scrap colored cardstock and I die cut one of those. So these are going to be some nice dimensional chipboard looking pieces for the center of this frame. I have my glimmer system heating up with my frame inside and my foil. Now what's awesome, what you will see, is the awesomeness of the error that I made because I foiled the large plate. Yay me! You'll see it just as soon as I lay that up. Yep, I was a little frustrated there, but now the glimmer plate looks oh so pretty. It doesn't do any damage to your plates. It doesn't cause any problems. I just have to cut another piece. Now the foil that comes in with this month's kit is polished brass. So with your system, you always want to make sure the shiny side is down, not up, like I just had it. I'm gonna, while that's heating up again so that I can create another one, I'm going to place the accents, the flower accents that go with these letters that are just absolutely great. I use 3 different shades for the flowers: purple, pink, and a deep yellow, and then a bright green for the greenery. I used a very pale blue for my letters because this is all going to sit onto white cardstock. I'm going to use my liquid adhesive to set those in place, and then I will set those aside to dry. Now we have our frame ready to go. Now that looks really bad. I put too much pressure because I kept another piece of cardstock in there, but that's okay. I'm going to use the coordinating dies to these frames to cut this frame out. I'm going to use the outer and the dies for the inside, so then I'll just have a frame. Now what also works is after I die cut this, you'll see me use a white eraser because there was a little bit of the foil along the edge. I do like using the white eraser to remove any residual foil that's in an area that I don't want it to be. I think it does a great job removing it. Once that's done, I then am going to use my double-sided foam squares, and I'm going to prop this frame up. And I'm going to do that on a white piece of cardstock. So that piece of cardstock is cut 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And it is going to be placed on my standard A2 size card base, which of course is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. The letters, and you can see that I spelled the word hugs, that is going to sit in the center of the frame. And I'm just going to start from the outside and work my way in. Once those are in position, I have a lot of the floral accents sitting there, and I don't want them to go to waste, and plus I just think they're absolutely adorable. So I'm going to use them along the bottom of this frame, just to accent it just a little bit more. So since they have a curve, I'm actually going to follow the curve of the frame and then just bring those along the bottom. Now, I could have also had them sticking up from the bottom as well, but they are designed to actually follow the curve of the letters. And depending upon which letter you're looking at, of course, depends upon the curve that it's sitting with. Once they're in place, I am going to accent this just a little bit more. I actually want to accent the gold foil and make sure that does come through. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can definitely see it. But I'm actually going to pull out my gold gems. And I'm going to make that the center of my flowers, and then also at the points within the frame. And I'll use my liquid adhesive to set them in place along with my wax pencil. I am using the smaller size of the gems because I don't want it to overpower. I think these die cuts are really cute and have just so many possibilities to accent your cards. And these letters are perfect for slimline cards because you can have that bigger sentiment. Matter of fact, I actually did that, which you probably just saw, for the onto when I did the large die video to show this. So I'm going to place this onto my standard A2 size card base. And we are pretty much set. So I hope you did enjoy today's project using primarily, well, focusing on the Glimmer Hot Foil Kit for July called Illustrative Florals. But I also did pull in and to show you that you can link all of these items together, the large die of the month as well. As always, the links to all of their clubs and this one will be linked down below. If you're on your computer, hit the show more on the left hand side beneath the video. If you're on your mobile device, make sure you hit the triangle pointing down and you'll be able to see those links under the video as well. If you have any questions, please leave those down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. For the links, I'm also going to include their inspiration gallery, their blog, and of course their shop. But do make sure you check out the gallery. You will get so much inspiration for all of their club kits and many of their products. I hope everyone is having a great day. Continue to enjoy and continue to stay safe and healthy. But remember what's most important to me each and every day as we continue to be healthy. Always be creative. Till next time, guys.